One sec. Okay. We have a semifinals match between our top seed of Group F, Soulful, and our second seed from Group E. It is upupup. Both players did really well in their group. I believe upupup only lost to Eugene, and Soulful, I think Soulful had a couple losses. One was to Jedi, and maybe he only had one loss, I'm not sure. I think he had a couple losses. Either way, his group was pretty close, but he did end up being the top seed of his group. Now they are meeting from different groups in the playoffs, and we'll see how they can do. It is going to be a human mirror, and both sides playing the Archmage, and of course getting some footmen early, as you would expect. There's usually not too much variation in that, as Archmage and footmen are just simply the best for early game presence, creeping, etc. And they are also both going for the Tuskar camp, so prioritizing getting a big experience camp right away, as opposed to preventing the peasants from taking damage. Oh my god, up, screwed up a bit, buddy. Oh my. That is a low health peasant. But there is still quite a bit of time before a harass comes. Soulful also not the cleanest creep. A lot of damage on this footman. A lot of damage on 3 peasants, which can easily be killed in the future when a level 3 harass comes. Up. A lot of damage on one peasant and a bit of damage on another. You know, overall, both sides honestly came out fairly equal in that creeping. And we have greater heal for up, and slippers, and greater mana plus gauntlets for Soulful. I'm not actually sure which is better between the greater mana and the heal potion in this matchup. Greater mana can be amazing in terms of having extra, like 2 extra water elementals over your opponent in the level 3 versus level 3 fight, but greater heal can be pretty amazing later when your heroes might get focused. And we see a little bit of a harass coming from up. Will get some damage here. Secures a water ellie. Soulful tried to deny. However, Soulful is close to level 3 and did some split creeping. Might lose a peasant here to the footman. It did die, so huge pickup there for up. That will get him closer to level 3 himself. However, he's going to lose a footman in return, and that's going to be the level 3 for Soulful. Now up needs to be very careful against these higher level water ellies. There is the greater mana that can be used. Start pumping those water ellies out for the fight. And up not willing to solo militia creep this. If he does, he can get level 3 off of it and have, you know, his own Archmage level 3. But if he doesn't, this could quickly turn into Soulful's favor, having this 33 to 41 damage water ellie versus the 19 to 23 damage from up. Kind of a big difference. Like literally like double the damage. Okay, not literally, but you know, pretty close. Yeah, both sides looking pretty similar though. Up is finally going for the solo militia creep, getting his own vault. His tech is actually a bit later. Soulful got his tech already finished. Has a shop up, might be able to get a regen scroll. And without those level 2 water Ellies, you don't really want to push in here just yet. Might see a clarity cancelled. No regen scroll yet though, wants to heal these footmen. And now up, gets his high level water Ellie, but it does not get in past the tree. Can it just walk in? It can. So, didn't matter. And now, the little water Ellie fight is going to happen. One peasant dies in here, but the footman also going to die. And Soulful still has his mana potion, should really consider, oh my god. Mountain Kong? There is a greater heal potion, the Archmage is fast enough to run away, but now he is going to lose a footman. Might lose a second if the Mountain King chases. Going to just go for the Water Ellie instead. Might even use a bolt for it to secure the XP before it potentially expires. But we'll get it anyways without the bolt, it seems. Regen scroll now popped, and once this army gets healed up, Soulful should be in a decent position. Up does have his own Mountain King coming, and fairly equal footman count, but there is still the greater mana here, which is super scary. And Castle Tech on the way, one Sanctum, Blacksmith, Lumber Harvest. Footman going to die when the creeps wake up soon. And it's to Castle Tech on both sides actually. Pretty similar builds. Oh, has to pop the greater healing to save the Archmage. Maybe could have waited till after the bolt hit, but was a little risky. However, there's a surround coming. The ogre's helping. Oh my god, Soulful gets the surround. And the Archmage quite weak. Already having to use that greater heal as well. But it did cost 2 Storm Bolts. However, very well worth it. He gets to steal this camp and force the TP. And up wants to see if he can get some pickoffs. Should be able to get at least one footman, but his own Archmage walking too far forward. Oh, he threw away the Archmage. He was really wanting to get back as soon as possible, but he didn't take mind of where his Archmage was positioned. Got caught out a little too far forward, bolted and killed before the heal potion could be used. We could see a counter kill, but no surround locked in. MK still fairly tanky, has the mana potion fast now too, so Stormbolt could come out. And I think this is a dead MK. There is no boots on the Archmage, but he could either block or potentially just right click it down. Does pop the potion, wants to secure the kill. And now Soulful in an amazing position in this game. But we do have the tier 3 coming. But up realizes it's a bad position for him. Calls the GG. And Soulful up 1-0. Game 2. Let's see if up. I'm casting this. It's a human mirror. But let's see if up can turn this around. He, really just got his Archmage caught out there at the end. Otherwise, it was fairly even overall. His harass timing was a little weird, but honestly, it didn't go bad. He picked off a couple peasants, he picked off a footman or two, and at the cost of his own couple footmen. But he got level 3 shortly after. It was fairly even. But then the focus fire on his Archmage, and then having to TP and use greater heal, going back in the fight, getting focused on the Archmage again. That's what changed the course of the game. Soulful doing a nice job realizing he can punish the Archmage in his positioning. Yeah, I definitely want to watch the Hitman game myself, but I also kind of want to show some of these games since, you know, I feel like I haven't been doing so lately. So we are going to cast this for now, and then I will catch up on the Hitman game after. I mean, I'll probably just watch the VOD and not spoil myself. But yeah, both sides going obviously the same build. But there is some question of their creep route, and we see up. Potentially going for the rock golem, which is a huge creep to grab. Already going for the pull. This footman will spot it, but is there any sort of punish that can happen? It does not look like it. He could look to grab the item real quick and then head there, but it takes a long time because you really want to kill this anchor smasher too, the sea giant. So up should be able to secure this. Oh my god, the footman got surrounded. Soulful lost his scout footman. Up with a huge start here, not only securing the golem creep, which could have an amazing item for him, but taking out the scout footman as well. This is huge for our yellow human player. And Robe of the Magi. Oh, he's got his item DLC activated. Robe +6, let's go. However, on the other side, we do have a circlet. So by no means bad, but the ring, you know, not so much. One footman does drop a bit low, but he should be fine. Up did get one of his own footmen quite low. And where is his... Oh, miss rally. Tech is also a little late, just like the previous game. Yeah, I think the difference is that up goes for the tower upgraded before starting the tech. And now also still not queuing the tech just yet. Should be queued in just a second though. He has the resources. Little scout footman is going to get picked off. Oh. Oh, he misses it. Oh no. Footman going to chase though. And Soulful going to be aggressive here. Will he militia creep this for level 3? Not sure. Yeah, up. Already level 3. Robe, circlet against circlet ring. Pretty good situation for our yellow human player. He is losing a footman. He did lose this footman as well. But yeah, it is level 3 versus level 3 now. Water elementals going to start to carry, and up. Oh, that's why he didn't tech. He's actually expanding. But he's a little behind on his macro, not queuing up more footmen, more peasants yet. However, he has really good items to defend here. Robe of the Magi is huge for damage as well as mana, and with that extra mana, having a water elemental more than your opponent is really just what you need to hold this sort of expansion. But we are going to see the arcane likely cancelled, but if he's not careful he might get his town hall cancelled as well. These water ellies do hit hard. Not going for it now, just taking out the footman. Archmage dropping low, might have to TP if he's not careful. Will get away with 15 health though. And Soulful losing a bit more here. Finally. But he has done quite a bit of damage as well. And up will now get his expo. Finishing. More peasants finally queued. Lumber mill. More footmen. His tech is going to be way behind though. There's already a keep available and he picks up the panda. So wanting to get possibly a level 3 panda and then pressure after is our red human player. And that can definitely be really strong. Panda in general will be really good against expansion as well, just because they'll likely be stuck on tier 2 and will likely have to also get quite a few casters first. So Soulful could end up just going straight to tier 3, get Knights to kill the Breakers, and have the Panda to kill everything that isn't Breakers, right? Definitely an option. But he's actually just going to go right in here. He snuck around the side, up, not prepared for this. Going to lose one peasant immediately. Second peasant also focused down. Towers will also fall. One of them gets cancelled, the other one does not, I believe. Oh my god, and up, TP'd. I think he misclicked. He wanted to Wand of Illusion and he ended up TP'ing. That's a yikes, bro. That's a yikes. But he is level 4 on his Archmage. If he can hold here, he could still be in decent position. I mean, he has level 2 Brilliance. There's a lot of water elementals to still come. But his Archmage getting focused down from the opposing Archmage. Soulful doing a good job getting that Archmage out of the fight. And Soulful looking really strong here. Militia only just now arriving, but a little too late. And Soulful taking the 2-0. Played pretty solid there.